If Jesus is going to offer up a template, so to speak, a model, I want to know what the King of Prayer has to say. Here's a statement I want to say to you right now. You ready for it? It goes like this. Prayer breeds prayer. Prayer breeds prayer. You see it when you study the great revivals. People start getting together. They really start praying. But let me say, like, real prayer breeds real prayer. Jesus' prayer breeded a desire in this disciple for prayer. And so for those of you that disciple others, there is no such thing as biblical discipleship apart from teaching people how to pray. Dads, moms, the greatest way to teach your kids to pray is to pray. The greatest way to teach people how to witness is to witness. The greatest way to teach people to give is to be generous. See, what I like about this is prayer is not a religious act. It's a relational fact. And Christian, you are in relationship with God. And that's what's beautiful. It's not this religious act. It's not going to a wall and doing this back and forth. It's knowing, thriving, loving, connecting with God. And that's why we do theology. Not so that we can put God in a systematic box, but so our minds can bust at the thought of how great God is. We need to recognize Jesus as our kingdom ruler, the king of our hearts. We need to surrender in righteousness. We need to align our lives. And as we live that way, we live beautiful, and we live now like we will live then. And as we live now like we will live then, we create a craving in the watching world. If you're going to walk around with bitterness and all, it's going to destroy you. So the way that you're going to have a healthy life, the way you're going to be able to model a cross-centered life is you've got to be right with others if you want to be right with me. Isn't it interesting? Jesus won his battle to go to the cross with joy in prayer. He was sweating great drops of blood beforehand. Jacob won his battle to face Esau in prayer with the angel of the Lord the night before. Some of you who are up against some huge things in your life, those battles are often hard won in prayer. You do need to realize that we need time alone in prayer. And when we do pray in that secret place, we can know that God will hear our prayers and he'll publicly bless us whether or not people realize we're praying in private or not. And we want to walk in God's public blessing, not walk in the public looking for man's praise.